right, I missed it. Oh, speaking of horror video game franchises, let's get into another adaptation. An adaptation I didn't watch, but a game I love. Phil, have you played Until Dawn?
I have watched the gameplay for it a billion times.
Okay, so Phil, you've watched Until Dawn. What do you think about Until Dawn?
I love the game. Yeah. The game is good.
That's the most disrespectful thing you could have said. I love
good.
the game.
Yeah, I love the game. The movie? Oh, man. What the heck were you thinking? David F. Sandberg. What was that? What was that? And you know what makes me more annoyed? You going like, you have to go see it, Phil. You got to go see it. And then you don't watch it. And I come on here and I'm just like, oh, now I got to review that crap.
All right, so you're putting words in my mouth.
I'm just playing.
Because I didn't say.
He didn't say that. He asked me if I was going to watch it.
Yeah. I said, I'm cool if you don't want to watch it because I'll watch it.
Dang it.
And you were like, no, I'll probably watch it.
But because you were watching it, but
yeah, but I didn't watch it. I don't got time, bro. I don't got time.
So yeah, it was. I'm gonna get the likes out of the way. I did like the kills. The kills were gruesome.
I heard it's pretty gory.
They were pretty gruesome and they were pretty nasty to watch. Like, literally from the jump, they're just some brutal kills. I'm trying to think of another thing I liked in the movie. I guess
Damn. Hey, I heard practical effects were really good.
Yeah, the practical effects were good. The lighting was good. That's it. That's all my likes.
Well, there's the Until Dawn review, guys. Thank you for watching. No.
All right. Close my laptop. My dislikes. I did not like one single character in that movie. I did not like one. I didn't even care about any of them.
Which is very much against the games.
That's
the
why
games, you at least like some of them.
Bro, like in the Until Dawn / the Dark Pictures anthology, don't ask me how I know that. I just really love story games that let you choose different things. I care about every single character. Like I'll look into their like storyline if they love this person, if they love their mom, if they love their dad, if they love their pet, if they want to go back to something, if they have like college or high school or a job they're waiting on. I love that. I love that whole dynamic. This movie, it was marketed where it's like, oh, this group of friends goes to help this one girl look for her friends. They ain't even a group of friends. Like, there's a couple of them more friends, but the other two are just like, I mean, the other one is just like there, and then the other, I don't know, they have this weird friendship vibe that they don't even use through the movie. And then there was a lot, I know that there are movie mistakes that you see in a movie. You ever seen that commercial? That one commercial about the horror movies where they just keep choosing every wrong path, and even the killer's just looking at them like,
oh, come on.
You remember that? That was literally this movie. Except the killer didn't hold back. He was like, hey, you want to go there? I'll kill you. Bro, literally there was so much like... It was just so agonizing to see the choices they made. Like, the girl gets pulled by she gets clearly possessed or pulled by a paranormal entity. And the first guy thinks is, open the door! We gotta save her! And I'm just like... And then the one character who was actually pretty smart, he's like, bro, she just got pulled. What are you talking about? He's like, I have to save her. Oh! I'm like, why would you chase after that? Why? She got yanked. She didn't just get pulled. She got yanked. You want to go out there to that? And then one character's like, bro, come on, you got to think about it. He's like, no. Ah! Even though, it was just so stupid. But every choice they made was stupid. Going into the house was stupid. Driving was stupid. The whole movie was stupid. Even the rules of the movie, because you know how it's like that hourglass keeps flipping, and it's like, well, I can't spoil it too much for you because you're gonna watch it.
Probably.
But like they don't follow the rules of the whole thing. Like I don't even know the word to give it. It just doesn't follow the plot. It doesn't follow the plot. And I don't know, you may be disappointed with the ending. You might be. I'm going to give it that. I did not like the ending, for you, just to say the least. I didn't like it. I didn't think it made any sense at all. It was weird, and whatever that thing was at the end, I hope it relates to the game. But
there's a thing at the end? I heard
there might be.
I heard this movie's okay, look, really fast. It sounds like they're trying to set up an Until Dawn second game. Like with this movie, they
Second
remade.
game?
Yeah, they're trying to do a second game. That's what it sounds like, at least. They recently remade the original.
Yeah.
And they added a post-credit scene at the end that like
Oh.
teases something. And then this movie is supposedly connected to the game. I heard only for a couple things. They like added a couple things that like make it connected, so it's in universe.
Yeah. So
Sounds like they're trying to make a second game.
if that connects to it, I'm gonna be very angry because that ending. It was so like, what the heck?
So what's your number score out of 10?
The kills were good. That's the only thing writing for it. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
Damn.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I just didn't
Damn.
like the characters. I didn't like the way it ended. I didn't like the fact that it didn't really follow its own rules. It was just.
I think that's the
It was
lowest.
disjointed.
I think that's the lowest score you've ever given something on this podcast.
I think I gave Snow White a 4 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10.
Oh, you did.
I don't
You're
know.
right. Yeah, but I think 4 is the lowest you've gone then. Yeah.
You know a hot take? I'd rather watch Snow White than Until Dawn. I'd
Wow.
rather watch that.
So it's got to be a 3 then, right?
I low-key want to give it a 3, but the kills were that good. It was just, the kills were good. It's just, everything else was stupid.
Damn. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's really rough.
Thanks a lot, Izzy. I'm playing.
My fault.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys get a chance, if you guys love horror movies, if you guys love gore, by all means, go watch it. If you love horror movies with a story, don't go watch it.
I heard a really good review of it, and it was like, this is a perfect, like, I'm 16 years old, gonna watch a movie with friends, and we're gonna eat snacks, at night. It's like it's a generic slasher movie, which is what the game is. The game is a very much a generic horror movie.
Oh yeah.
But it's fun.
And you can make the choices, and
Yeah.
sometimes you can actually be smart.
So it's like you take that out, and that means you take out the choice aspect of the game and make it a movie, and now you just made a generic horror movie.
That's what I'm saying. None of the things they did was smart. It's just they had elite plot armor. That's literally it.
Well, I mean, they can come back to life, right?
Yes. I don't want to spoil it.
Well, wasn't it like they all need to survive until dawn? I think that's so funny. They all need to survive until dawn. So if they all die, it's just like Happy Death Day. They just like, or if they all die, do they die?
You need to watch the Stiggin movie. I don't want to spoil it because that's going to be a huge spoiler. It's just, that's the reason why I hated that ending. I was just like,
rough. What about a movie you did like?
thank you. Get me out of that Until Dawn
What
crap.
about a movie you
Get me out. Thank you.